Hey guys, this is Lucky Girl B, and welcome to Fatherhood. So, technically, this is a brand new series, but it's a series that's going to be reintroducing us to some old characters. Fatherhood is the spinoff to Manhood, which, if you haven't watched it, I suggest you go back really quickly and watch the episodes. But if you're ready to jump into this one, then let's get into it. This is Connor Young. Now, Connor Young was kind of a playboy back in his college days. But as he got older, he realized one night stands wasn't for him anymore. He wanted to settle down, meet someone to fall in love with, and have a family. It took him a while, but eventually he found Calvin. And once they realized they wanted to spend the rest of their lives with each other, they wanted to add a new addition to the family. And that's how their beautiful son Cameron came along. They adopted him early last year, and it was probably one of the best decisions of their life. Connor has to admit, it's been a pretty big change. He went from being a single playboy, living with his 3 roommates and best friends, to living in this penthouse, married with a kid. And yes, he loves date night with his hubby and taking his son to Daddy and Me classes, and of course advancing in his career, but he just can't help but feel like something is missing. It's been months since he's been able to hang out with his friends, and he kind of misses them. Tucker and DeMarcus are shacked up in their house like an old married couple. Nick and Kenny are too busy with their daughter Gloria. And Blaine has pretty much fallen off the face of the earth. I mean, he's a big star now. Plus, the way Connor had to move out on Blaine because Blaine wouldn't exactly give him his money when he moved out didn't exactly set the best circumstances for them to keep in touch anymore. But as selfish as even Blaine was, he misses him. He misses all the guys. If Connor truly wants to have it all, he has to have more than just his family. He has to have friends too. So that's what we're going to be focusing on. Once again, trying to help Connor balance work and play, and now his family life. There's a whole lot of things to juggle, and we don't want anything to drop. So, let's get started. So, in the past year, Connor has gone through a lot of changes, obviously. Him and Calvin went to the courthouse and got married. They figured since they adopted a son together, there was no reason to still just be living together. Plus, they kind of wanted to set a good example for their son. Plus, he's not going to be a little boy forever. He's going to be asking why Daddy isn't married to Daddy soon. In fact, real soon, because he's going to be turning into a child in 4 days. Yes, the years go by fast, don't they? So, back in the day, Connor really didn't know what he wanted to do with his life. He was jumping from career to career. As you can see, he actually completed his life goal of jack of all trades. After he did that, he finally settled on the one that he wanted. He decided to stick with music because it was something he was passionate about. Eventually, he worked his way up, and now he's a hit movie composer. Oh yeah, he's rolling in the money now, and he gets to work less. Obviously, it was great because he got to spend more time with his son and his hubby, but he did really let his friends fall to the wayside, so he needs to fix that. I think he needs to give them a call today. I mean, it's a Saturday. They should make plans to hang out. He knew he should have been a better friend and kept in touch, so maybe he should extend an olive branch. Now, as we know, there's tons of clubs in this city. He just needs to pick the perfect place to hang out with his friends. How about the Green Door? They had a blast at the Green Door. It's only $400 to rent. And let's make it so everybody can come. Let it be casual, nothing too much. But let's definitely plan it to be a little bit closer to nighttime. How about we plan to meet up with everybody at like 6 o'clock? They can have some drinks, get something to eat. It'll be just like old times. And he's even going to invite Blaine, even though Blaine kind of backstabbed him when they moved out. Okay, well, the guest list looks great. So, everyone's going to meet up at like 6 o'clock. So, let's spend some time with our son before we go out today then. Unfortunately, right now, we have to get something to eat. We'll probably do some quick meals. How about a salad? Connor's been trying to keep his figure up. His metabolism isn't what it used to be. Calvin should really get something to eat too. But first, he should probably make sure his son is good. Number 1, let's change his diaper. Maybe give him a bit of a tickle and then feed him. Then Calvin can get himself something to eat too. Tickle, poo. We have maid service. The maid didn't come up here today? Rude. I think we need a new maid, honestly. So how's Cameron doing? Cameron's doing okay. After he finishes eating, he's gonna have to go to the bathroom. Thank goodness he is potty trained. He knows how to walk, and he's talking up a storm. He is developing just fine. And then after this, he can play on his xylophone. He loves music just like his daddy. There we go, using the potty all by yourself. Oh, I can't believe how big he's getting. I think Connor is really excited. It's been a while since he's seen his friends. He's gonna take a shower? Maybe they should take a shower together. It's all about balance, right? There we go. So he'll spend some quality time with his honey. Then he'll spend some time with his son. And then he'll go out and they'll all hang out with their friends. See, it's not so hard to balance everything. Come on, Calvin, get in the shower. Dang, and Calvin has been working out with Connor, so he's starting to get very ripped. There we go. Now, let's see, he's all cleaned up. I'm gonna have Connor play with his son for a bit, and then he might need to take a little nap too. I just don't want him being exhausted. At least they don't have to go to work tomorrow, I don't believe. No, Calvin has to go to work tomorrow. Connor does not. Either way, it's all good. There we go, playing with Daddy. Hey, maybe one day he'll join the orchestra just like his dad. Okay, party at Green Door. We know. It can't be already time to go to the party, can it? I mean, we still have like 2 hours, don't we? Well, I still want them to get in just a little bit of a nap. So he did have some fun with his son, but now he needs to go get that rest. Hey, Connor's not as young as he used to be. Sometimes he needs his nap in the middle of the day. Okay, now it's 5 o'clock. They need to get going. This party ain't waiting for nobody. Calvin actually decided he's gonna stay in tonight and watch the sun. Well, after he's done with his nap. Besides, he does have to go to work in the morning. He needs his rest. So I guess Connor's going to this party solo. But it's okay. He spent time with his husband and he spent some time with his son. Now it's just time for him to have a good time with his friends. And we don't want to be late, so let's get going. Why did we pick a place that was all the way over the bridge? There we go. Finally at Green Door. Oh, and it looks like people are starting to show up. Okay, but I don't see his friends yet. Oh, and and just so you guys know, I did not forget, I'm turning off all the strobe lights. Because I remember somebody said they have epilepsy. So I remembered I'm turning off the strobe lights, even though I love strobe lights. Oh, Blaine is here. He's the only one that he actually knows, so I guess they should talk. Oh, one of the guys he used to date is here. That's kind of awkward. Well, we'll ignore him. And pretty much everyone else here is somebody that Blaine has dated. Well, at least him and Blaine can be cordial. They haven't talked in forever, so I'm going to let them catch up. But I hope everyone else is coming too. Wait, did I see Tucker? I thought I saw Tucker. Whoa, there's Tucker. There's some random guitars. Like, everyone's stuck over here. Why are they over there? They're stuck. Why are there so many guitars on the floor? Let's delete those guitars so they can actually get over here. And let's, how do you call over? And there's Kenny. Let's call over Kenny. So if Kenny is here, where's Nick? And I'm sure I invited DeMarcus. I don't see him either. Anyway, everyone should go on the dance floor. Have fun. Go to the bar. Get something to eat. I'm not stopping you. Everybody talking about they're so hungry. I remember back in Calvin's day, it was unfashionable to be eating at the club. You were supposed to dance all your calories away. Well, at least now they're all in the club. Oh, there's DeMarcus. Hey. So now it looks like everyone is here except for Nick. I hope Nick didn't get stuck babysitting. I mean, Kenny's a good friend, but, you know, Nick's his best friend. I guess everyone's hungry. You know what? That's fine. Let's open a tab and start buying rounds of drinks for our friends. I'll even order a group serving of pizza if I can get to the bar, dang it. I didn't even know you could open a tab. That's because you know how much I send my Sims out. $80 for pizza? That's cray-cray, but I'll pay it though. Come on, I ordered pizza. Where's my pizza? You know, I'm about to eat these onion rings. For real, for real. I stole your onion rings. Because the bartender was not giving me accurate service. The bartender was not giving me service, so I'm going to have to eat these onion rings. Why is everyone leaving? He's barely gotten time to hang out with anybody. It was like people showed up just to save face and then left immediately. Tucker's too busy on his phone following DeMarcus and DeMarcus's every move. Come on, invite over to chat, you guys. I mean, it's bad enough Nick couldn't be here, but he still wants to talk to his friends. How come every time he tries to talk to Tucker, Tucker walks away? Well, at least now they're talking. Reminisce about the good old days. I just wish the boys hadn't gotten so busy living their own lives. They used to have so much fun together. Going to different clubs, throwing parties. They always had a blast. But I guess times really have changed. I mean, look at this. It's not even 11 and everyone's already running home. These boys used to break dawn going out to clubs at night. Have parties that could last a full 24 hours. And now they can't even get together for drinks for more than 4? Come on. Well, I'm glad he's getting a chance to at least talk to Tucker. At least they can have a deep conversation. Either way, though, it looks like this party was kind of a bust. At least Tucker stayed. Nick didn't even show up. He sent Kenny in his place, and then Kenny didn't even stay. Honestly, even Connor is exhausted. There's literally only 2 people left at this entire party. And Tucker is acting like he's gonna die of starvation, so he's gone now too. Well, it's almost 1 a.m. and Connor has to stay home with Cameron tomorrow. They said the party was a modest success, but I don't think so. He barely got time to spend with his friends. Maybe it was too much of a grand gesture. Maybe he should have did something more one-on-one with his best friends. Maybe they need to start with smaller things, like a movie where they don't have to actually look or talk to each other. It just sucks. These guys used to be so close, and now it just feels like they're so separated and divided. But Connor's gonna fix that. He's gonna find a way to incorporate his old life with his new life. Cameron's still playing with his toys. Well, he is so hungry, and it's almost time for bedtime. Cameron needs to get off his toys. And Connor is exhausted, so he's going to the bathroom and he's going to bed. Cameron, where do you think you're going, buddy? You come back here. Number 1, Calvin needs to feed his son. He was sleeping this entire time and did nothing. See, this is why we need a babysitter and nannies. Then at least we can trust them to watch the kid. He needs to go to the bathroom really quick, so quickly while Cameron's eating, he should go to the bathroom. Then he needs to change his son diaper and put him to bed. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it to the bathroom in time. He can try, though. Yeah, try and make it to the bathroom, son. That's what all that potty training was for. Did he make it to the potty in time? I think he did. Good boy. I'm so proud of him. No accidents. Okay, now it's definitely time for everybody to get to bed. Hey, buddy, you forgot to pay your tab. Those drinks weren't free, you know. The bill will be in the mail. Dang, I didn't realize it had to be like that. Cameron is being such a little fussy butt. I can't wait till he's out of this terrible 2 stage. Calvin has to be to work in 11 hours. He needs to get something to eat and then go to bed too. Ugh. There we go. Now Mr. Stinky Butt can finally take a nap. There we go. Well, now that everyone's finally in bed, fast asleep, they can get some rest. Connor's gonna have to figure out how he can reconnect with his friends in the morning. Oh, first day of winter. Well, you know what wouldn't be so bad? A Christmas party. Let's see. When is Snowflake Day? I don't see it on my list, actually. I guess since it's the first day of winter, they won't announce what day Snowflake Day is until, like, the second day of winter. I think it works like that. It works weirdly, I admit. He's all rested up. He has to go to work in 6 hours. His social's not great. He's kind of hungry. He has to wash up, go to the bathroom, and all that kind of stuff. So let's get that done. Let's get him into the bathroom so he can get all washed up. Let's get him something to eat. He should make like a nice brunch. I think that'd be nice. Connor will be waking up soon, and then he'll also need to go to the bathroom and take a shower and whatnot. Their son will be awake in another couple of hours. Since Connor has a day off, maybe he should try and do a play date. Last night he tried reconnecting with Blaine, Tucker, and DeMarcus, but it didn't quite work out. He spent some time talking to Tucker, but not as much as he would have liked. And Blaine kind of bolted when most of his flings walked through the door. But he wants to see Nick. So since he's not working today, maybe he should have Nick come over. So I'm going to have Connor get up now. And, ooh, breakfast is almost done. You know I like to hear that. How come the maid won't actually come upstairs to, like, clean? She's like, oh, I gotta go. But you just got here and you didn't clean a damn thing. What are you talking about, you gotta go? No, you gotta clean, ho. Yep, he just popped up the shower, trying to get himself some breakfast. Then he can start organizing this play date, and hopefully it goes a whole lot better than the club party did. Oh, Calvin doesn't look happy. Yeah, he know Connor wanted to stay out and hang out with his friends last night, but I guess he wanted Connor to come home a little bit earlier. Duly noted, we will try to come home earlier, or at least call if we're not going to make it. Yeah, he still kind of look upset. But I'm sure he'll get over it. Maybe if we give him a couple of smooches, he'll be okay. Like, aw, don't be mad. I hope he's not too salty that we stayed out so late. Oh, for real? You gonna walk away from this hug? You is not gonna walk away from this loving. You gonna get it. Mm-hmm. There you go. Come on, you can't stay mad at him. How could you stay mad at him? See, I knew you couldn't stay mad. Calvin is putty in Connor's hand. Always has been. See? Oh, now he's getting a phone call. I wonder who it is this time. I'm sorry we had to cut the kissing off early. Sorry. Blaine, no, we were not going to date with you. You are our friend. Stop it, Blaine. See, Blaine is a shady bitch. Like, for real. Blaine tries to hit on everyone and everything. He doesn't care if it's a friend or a foe. That is messed up. Blaine needs to stop it. He trying to cause problems. See, this is kind of why we had to let Blaine go. Because Blaine is only looking out for him and the D. And that's it. Anyway, let's try and get back on track with our man, especially since he has to go to work soon. Let's just give him another little hug, hug it out. See, we're gonna fix this. We're gonna make it romantic. In fact, if anything, he should try and maybe get going early. Christmas lights, I don't think we can have Christmas lights in an apartment building. And honestly, that's something that Calvin has been talking about. He wants a house, not just an apartment in the city. He wants someplace where his son can have a backyard. But I don't really know if that's something that Connor's ready for. A house would require them moving out of the city and into the suburbs. Okay, he needs to change his work outfit, and apparently his work outfit is kind of jacked, so I'm going to have to fix that later. Okay, anyway, Calvin, have a great day at work. We love you, boo-boo. So in order to hang out with his friends, he's going to have to let go of his daddy and me classes. But that's okay. He'll still find time to hang out with his son. It's all good. Hard to believe this little guy's birthday is coming up soon. See, little man, we're going to go have a play date with Gloria. If Gloria is there, hopefully Gloria is there. It would suck if Gloria is not there. It says they're home and they refuse to open the door. Did Connor really slight them so badly that they're done with him completely?